This week's Torah portion, Shofetim, would lead us to believe that it's just about judges and rules. In fact, much of the content is about legal insights, the difference between accidental manslaughter and intentional murder, premeditated murder. It talks about what to do with those who perpetrate certain crimes. And so it might seem to be to us all about the law and its details. However, there's a very fascinating part of this portion that tells us it's about something else. It says, when the king sits on his throne, he shall not only have the Torah that every person has to study from, but a copy of one, an extra one, to take with him, as Rashi tells us, when he leaves or when he comes back. He should never be without the Torah as a guide. Well, in modern times, we Jews appreciate very much the separation of church and state. We don't like religious institutions to influence government in inappropriate ways. However, on a personal basis, what this portion is telling us is even when someone becomes king, especially when someone becomes king or leader, that's when they have to pay attention to what their tradition teaches them, not necessarily about laws and judgments, about character and the kind of person that they shall be. Because here in this portion it says that the king shall consult that extra Torah in order that they might not become haughty toward their fellow Israelites. Not become haughty. Now that isn't through how law is done. It's how people respond to one another. So here in the midst of a Torah portion with so many legal details, we have this very important teaching about character, about how to behave, especially when you're in a position of power. Shofetim, judges, mensches, human beings. That's what we find in our Torah portion this week. Shabbat Shalom.